we are. Okay. All right. I think I see us. Hopefully I've turned that off so we don't have an echo. Okay. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. Hope everyone is staying warm. I just came in a little bit ago and it is icy cold out there. Do not like when my hands and feet are cold. Ugh. I'm going to wait just a minute. I was running a little bit behind getting connected, so we'll wait just a second. And then we will jump in. A very cute fun fold to show you tonight. And another bundle out of the mini catalog that I haven't gotten to use yet. So that will be fun. What is this? This is February, March, April, May. Okay. No, 2. It's almost the weekend. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Today is Galentine's Day. I didn't know that was a thing, but evidently it is. Which, how fun. They turn every day of the year into something, right? Cookie Day, Pickle Day. Today is Galentine's Day. All right, I am going to go ahead and jump in. Today is February 13th, 2025, and we are live here on DonnaStamps.com, my Facebook page, where I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30. And I'm really appreciative of everyone who takes time out of their busy days and evenings to come spend a little bit of time with me. So, a few reminders, of course. We have our last chance list that is updated recently and has a lot of items that are basically retiring and are discounted. So if there were things you missed in the previous mini or maybe an online exclusive that you haven't gotten yet, go over and check out that last chance list and get those items because they are while supplies last. Celebration, of course, is in full swing. And just recently, they announced that we have additional products. These are actually out of the annual mini and kit collections. So you'll be able to get these, of course, as well when you make a qualifying purchase of $60 or more. Now, I still think there's some great things on here. There's 2 kits, there's embellishments, there's 2 different dies, 3 different stamp sets, including that beautiful butterfly that is in the mini catalog, 2 punches, but my favorite and my one that I think is the best buck or bang for your buck are the Alum Mode alphabet set. So again, keep in mind that, like I told you the other night, these items have a different item number. So if you choose to get these with your celebration qualification, then you need to make sure and use the number for that. Now, you don't have to remember it because when you go to check out, if you qualify for celebration items, those are going to pop up. But I'm telling you that so that you don't make the mistake of including the usual number out of the catalogs in the actual catalog items section of your order. Don't put them there because you'll be charged for them, okay? So you want to make sure you wait until you go over to the checkout page and it will pop up all the pictures of the things that you qualify for, and that's the one you want to click and add. Okay, so if you have any questions about that, let me know, and of course, I'll be happy to help you. We still have that awesome join promotion. We only have about 2 weeks left in that, and you can add all kinds of things to your starter kit. So all of the Last Chance, the mini catalog, the annual catalog, and of course, the online exclusives. And there's absolutely no obligation, but you can, of course, take one of the two choices. One is valued at $216 in product, and the other one is $155. And again, if you have any questions about that, let me know, and I'll be happy to help you. The February Club Cove registration is open. And again, this is my monthly club. You can sign up for that 1 month at a time, or you can do it as a subscription. And if you do it for 6 months in a row, then you get a goodie bag of product from me in addition for $25. I try to include anywhere from $22 to $26 in product, and your kit is $30. Or $38 if you need me to ship it to you. And you have enough to make 8 cards, 2 each of 4 designs. You get designer series paper, usually a ribbon and an embellishment. And of course, everything is already cut for you except for your designer series paper. And you get the PDF that will give you color pictures as well as step-by-step instructions. Now, we are going to be featuring one of 2 stamp sets that is in the mixed media suite in the online exclusives. And this is the stamp set we're going to be using, is the mixed florals. It does have mixed labels with it. Both of these bundles have dies that match. It's gorgeous. The paper's gorgeous. It's got ribbon. It's got embellishments and an embossing folder. So if you're interested in that, you need to sign up before March the 20th. No, this is our February 20th. See, I plan ahead and then I'm thinking ahead. So February 16th is when you need to sign up for this. I apologize. I'll get it all straight one of these days. I have been doing numbers all day today, and my head is swimming with numbers, one right after the other. We do have our card buffet coming up. We did one recently on the 8th. We have another one coming up in March, which will put us back on our normal rotation. And you'll find all that information up on DonnaStamps.com. That's going to start our all occasions. And any birthdays that we had left over, if you didn't come or you didn't get to make the ones you wanted, we have a few of those that we're carrying over. I do have Stamp-A-Stack at the end of the month. That's on the 23rd. That is my last birthday Stamp-A-Stack. And that is 16 cards for each of 4 designs for $25 or free with a $40 order. And of course, if you purchase the starter kit and become a member of my team members can come to Stamp-A-Stack for $16, which makes it $1 a card. I also have Creative Escape open as far as registration. That is April 19th. And that is $50. Again, I've been talking about this new location and I am so excited about it. It is going to be at the Jefferson County Cooperative Extension Office, which is over at Poplar Level in the Watterson Expressway on Gardner View Drive, which is basically right off of Gardner Lane. So if you're used to going to the main post office or you know where it is, it's literally just a couple of blocks down the street closer to Poplar Level. Very easy to get in and out of. We got rolling chairs, plenty of electrical outlets, etc. So I'm very, very excited to be partnering with them. And of course, I do have new classes starting monthly in March that are also going to be held there. And I'll be talking about them more as it goes along. What else do I need to share with you? I think that's it. Yep. Of course, make sure that you comment and say hello and let me know you're here. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Janie. Thanks for being here. And that way, when you comment, say hello, etc., your name will go into a drawing for the project that I did on Tuesday. And this one featured another online exclusive. I'm loving all of the products in there. They just keep adding more and more that are awesome. And this was our little fun fold that we did. This features the Spring Corners bundle, and it just has this little flip just like this. So I have everybody's name. My nose is itching. I don't know why. Ooh, I apologize. I have everybody's name in the hat who commented. So let me reach in and see who is going to get that. That is going to go to Tracy Schonberg. So Tracy, I'll get that ready for you. And then of course, if you would please share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. And before I forget, you can comment and or share anytime. So you can do it live. You can do it after the live is over. If you watch the replay tonight or tomorrow or the next day, of course, you can still comment and share and get included in the drawings. So anyone who shared, please type the word shared in all capital letters. That way I know it's you and you're included. And then you will, if you get drawn, receive a stack of cards from my stash. And this is going to go to Norma Bryant. All right. And I've had people say, you draw the same names. Well, not on purpose, but when the same people comment and the same people share, they have a good chance of getting drawn each time, right? Okay, and then of course, if you place an order in my online store that is $35 or more before shipping and tax, I always send out an embellishment as a thank you. And this month, it is the low profile dots. This is part of the mixed media bundle, or suite. You see, I love them. I love the golds. I've been using them. You will get a full pack, but you just need to use the host code when prompted when you place your online order. All right. So that is all I have to tell you. We are going to be using a super fun pack of designer series paper that you might not even realize we have. And also a new bundle out of the mini. So let me put the camera down and we are going to jump in. 1 second. Okay, that looks pretty good. Of course, I'm looking at it at an angle. I think that's pretty good, actually. Let me push it up just a tad. All right, there we go. Thank you for sharing, Ray. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Okay, so here is our host code for the month of February. And we are going to be working with this awesome stamp set called Hugs for Love. And this is in the new mini catalog. And it's photopolymer, of course. But again, there's my favorite double fonts. It's got some outlines, some hearts, some awesome sentiments that aren't necessarily Valentine related. There is one here. But I have lots of other elements that we can use, of course, to make some super cute cards. Now, because of this outline, it does come with the coordinating punch in the bundle. I love this. It's called the Pointed to the Point label punch, and I just love this. Now, if that's not fun enough that you have this, and let me show you, it's on page 54 in the new mini catalog. And if you don't have one and you need one, just let me know and I'll be happy to get one for you free of charge. But in addition to this one, also in the mini, and I marked the page, let me find it. Here we go. There is a second bundle that also coordinates. Now, it does not come with the punch, but it coordinates, okay? This one's on page 58. And this one is called Bright Borders. And again, lots of fun borders, lots of different fonts and sentiments that would be perfect for a lot of different sentiments and different occasions, etc. Okay, so again, page 54 and page 58. And this bundle is actually very reasonable. Let me see. It is $38.50 for the stamp set and the bundle. So I think that's an awesome, awesome deal. All right. Then we are going to pair it with a super cute paper from Online Exclusives. And you may or may not know that this is here, but it is called Cute as a Bee. Okay, cute, yeah, excuse me, cute as can be. Now, this might look a little familiar. Some of the paper is similar to the Be Mine paper that we had recently. There is another stamp set that coordinates. I did get it, but it is in a later order that's not here yet, but I had gotten the paper previously. It absolutely will coordinate with the Be Mine stamp set that's still in the annual catalog and the Bee Punch as well. But some of the elements and the papers are different. I love the colors. It has Petunia Pop in it, so it's just, instead of red, so it just has a fun pattern. So let me show them to you really quick. So you've got this one, and then this lovely plaid that was yellow. You've got your honey pots, and again, the colors are similar. The patterns are very similar or the same, but the coloring is different. So where you see Petunia Pop, it was red. You've got these little tiny bees, and a green on the back. You have these little bitty bees with the purple, the petunia little hearts and the petal pink background. The little flowers and a stripe. More little bees with that background that's so pretty. And honeycombs. And the new stamp set and is actually a bundle. So it coordinates with the punch, but it's a bundle on its own, and it has a honeycomb. You can also use the honeycomb out of the Paper Pumpkin add-on if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. There's a honeycomb in there as well. So love these colors. There is also a scrapbook kit that you can get to use with this paper. Okay, so let me show you the measurements. You don't have to write them down. I will post them all up on the Creative Cove shortly after this video. And then you can, of course, get your measurements there and then follow along anytime, because I do not delete any of my lives. Okay, so we're going to start with a piece of Petunia Pop. This is 7 1/4 by 5 1/2, and you're going to score it at 3. You need a piece of basic black. This is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and you're going to score it at 1 inch from one edge. You're going to need a piece of basic white. This is 4 by 5 1/4. A piece of one pattern of DSP. This one is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. A coordinating piece that is 3 by 4. And then a smaller piece that is 1/2 by 4. Okay. And then you need a piece of white, just a scrap, that you can do your stamping and punching on. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start with just putting my basic elements together. Where is my button folder? There he is. Okay. We're going to go ahead, and this is a fun fold. So I'm going to fold that flap over, and you will have this little section on the side that doesn't have anything in it. Now I'm going to burnish on both sides, okay? And then we're going to take our piece of black that I have scored at 1 inch, and you're going to go ahead and fold that flap over, okay? And we're going to burnish it well. And then on the flap itself, we are going to add some adhesive. Now, you could put tear tape. You could put Seal Plus. I'm just going to use regular seal. Come on. And if you need to start it, because sometimes it doesn't want to go, just take your finger and kind of pull it towards you a little bit and get it started. And then it will take off, okay? And I'm going to run this all the way down. And I'm going to put it in 2 rows. Okay, now you want to make, I might put another. You want to make sure that you, there we go, that you don't get it up onto the fold, but close, okay? Now you want to take that and fold it down. And then I'm going to turn this way. So make sure that the small flap is up. And we're going to put this right up to the edge of the paper without going over, and leave a little border. Now you can decide how high or how low. I wanted to leave just a tad bit at the bottom here. And you're just going to make this little flap like this, okay? All right, so we got that done. We're gonna bring in our piece of basic white. Now I am not gonna stamp anything on the inside, just because I'm not sure what my sentiment is going to be when I'm ready to use this card. So, but you can easily do that. But I am going to add some adhesive to the bottom edge. Come on, there we go. And then take that small strip and run it all the way across, okay? Oh, I actually did it better. Okay, so there we go. Now you can put this at the top or at the bottom. I'm actually going to put it down here at the bottom because I want that to peek out of that larger space. Okay, remember how I said I had put this up a little higher? That's why I did that, so that that little strip will show. Okay, all right, so I'm going to leave my sentiment alone, like I said. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in the center. Now, this card actually goes together very quickly. Move that out of the way. And then again, we're going to put this with our border all the way around. But ideally, it is going to hide that little flap over on the side. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and burnish it one more time, because that way when we add cardstock to it, we can still get it to be flat. Okay, we're going to take our Designer Series paper, that larger piece, and that's going to go right here on the front flap. And this is actually just the back of the pattern I'm already using. Okay. Hi, Linda McFarland. We're having a Linda party tonight, in case you didn't notice. We have lots of Lindas on. Okay. So nice to have everybody here. All right. So we're going to put that right there. Whoops. I want to bring it down just a tad. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Got to talk to it. Ugh. Push, push. Okay. Bend our card back down. I got it a little bit too high because we want to have it be flush with our piece of white. Okay. There we go. Got that. And I'm going to go ahead and burnish just to make sure my DSP is attached. Okay, then we're going to take this piece and it's going to go right here on our flap. Okay, we'll add this. Come here. So it's going to go just like this. Okay. So we've got our base card together. All right. So we've got that done. Now, I have some of the vanilla ribbon, the black and vanilla check ribbon. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to tie a knot. I'm actually going to make a bow. But the way I want to do this is I am going to start my adhesive and just put a little bit in the center of my card. Cooperate here. Okay, I'm going to pull it up and stick it into that adhesive. Okay, I'm going to pull it tight. Okay, and then I'm going to bring it down. And I'm going to add adhesive again right on top of the other. Straighten it back up. Make sure it didn't flip. And you'll notice I did not take the ribbon off of the spool. I did that on purpose because for me, I don't waste ribbon that way. Come on. There we go. And I'm going to stick that just down just like that. And then with my ribbon scissors, I'm going to trim off as close to that adhesive as I can. Now, we're going to cover that up so you won't even notice it, okay? And if you keep it tight, you don't have to worry about it sliding. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to go ahead. Yes, this paper is an online exclusive, Linda, and it is called Cute as Can Be. Love this Petunia Pop. I still have my red paper because I loved it so much. And I actually did a class, a Be Mine class, and this paper would be perfect within that class as well. And just switch out that sentiment. Now I'm going to go ahead and tie my bow just so I have it ready. And then we're going to do our stamping and finish up our card. Okay, so let me get my bow the way I want it. Not too awfully big. Okay. Let me see. Yep. Okay. I'm going to pull it tight. And again, I'm putting my fingernails right next to the bow knot, and I'm pushing up as I'm pulling tight, and then that helps my bow to lay flat. And I'm going to pull this just a tad. There we go. All right, and again, I'm going to leave my tails a little bit long until I get this down. Okay, so we're going to lay that over there just for a second. Oh, I had many glue dots somewhere. Where did they go? Right there. So it happens when you have multiple projects going on at the same time. Okay, I'm going to bring in my stamp mat, bring in some grid paper, and then grab my little scrap. Okay, so in black, and I'm doing that to kind of tie the black from the bees and the ribbon and the flap all together. This is my Memento pad. I told you about it the other night, how I took the white empty craft pad. It does come with the white refill, but I'm not using it. And I actually put my Memento ink into this pad. Again, it's a game changer. I am loving that I did that. I'm going to ink this up. And then I want to put both of my little hearts going up and down to fit within my punch. Okay, so we're just going to punch. Oh, so cute. So, so cute. Okay, that's all the Memento I need. Okay, and then I'm going to do Sending You a Big Hug. And I'm going to do that with our Petunia Pop. And I'm just going to put that right straight. I have a little bit of bubbling just because it's a little cold down here. So let's see. We can hold it flush for a second. It is, the colors are gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Okay. Sending You a Big Hug. All right, and there is that. And then here is our punch. And I'm going to turn it, I'm going to unlock it and turn it upside down. And you'll notice I stamped in the same direction as the punch goes, okay? Now, I will tell you a trick that I did. So I found that when I pulled this image, or the one I just stamped with, off of the paper, off of the sheet, that I felt like I stretched it a little bit. So what I did was, let me show you. Oops. I went ahead and had my punch closed, and I laid the stamp onto the block, or onto my punch, just to kind of get it within where I thought it needed to be. And then I put my block down, okay? And that way it picked it up and it was not out of shape, if that makes sense. Because when you pull this photopolymer, especially when you've got edges like this, it will easily stretch and bend, and it'll keep you from getting out of sync, okay? All right, so we're gonna turn this over. I'm gonna stick this in here. We're gonna line up our little hearts. Oh, come on, there we go. And punch, just like that. And then we're gonna add him to our card with some dimensionals. And I am going to put my dimensionals on the sides. And I'm actually going to do 4. And I'm doing that so that my ribbon, I'm creating a channel so that my ribbon will go through it and it will help to hold it into place. Okay. Grab my little tool here. Get these up and off when it wants to cooperate. There we go. And then we're going to add this onto here, just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to take my bow, and my bow is going to go up here like this. Okay. So I'm going to grab my glue dots. Hi, Bonnie. And I'm going to add my bow, push down. And then I still like to use my U-pick tool or my pokey tool to pick it up. Then I'm going to put it down on my card. And I'm going to kind of position those tails. Now, you'll notice that there is a little bit of give there. So I am going to take, because of the weight of the bow, I'm going to take another glue dot. And I'm going to just lift up slightly and tuck that glue dot underneath the ribbon, right under my bow. So I've got a glue dot on the top and a glue dot underneath, and that's going to hold my bow where I want it. Then we will trim off these now. And you'll see on both sides so that I break down those fibers. And I'm going to do it over here too, because as you add layers under it, see how now it lays down better? And I'm going to do it on this side as well. And now my card lays a little better. Okay, so there's our card. And then another celebration item that we have is the purple adhesive back sequins. And we have the Fresh Freesia, but they will easily match our Petunia Pop. We could use these two. Might use them both. And I'm just going to add some of those. We've got white too, so we could do it however. Let's see, which one should we use? I think I like the darker ones. So we're just going to put a couple down here. And then we'll add another one. I'll put it up here. I kind of don't want to change my sentiment. And there you go. And again, like I said, I did not put anything on the inside because I wanted to wait until I decided how I wanted to use this card. Okay. And there are some adorable sentiments. So you could easily say, sending a big hug, as well as lots of hugs and kisses, etc. And dress it up. Again, plenty to do with this stamp set or the other one that I showed you that coordinates. Okay. And then I'll show you another one. This one is using the spring corners. And it looks like this. So again, you can change these up, use the base design the way that it's intended with the two flaps, and then just decorate this, you know, differently. So here I used the stitch shapes, and on this one, of course, I used the new punch. So that is your card for tonight. I hope you like that. I hope you will give it a try. Make sure you're saying hello and letting me know you're here. I see a lot of you on, so make sure that you comment and say hello. But again, I appreciate you being here. We will be back on Tuesday at 8:30. Again, registration for the Creative Escape is open, and you have until April 4th to pay for that event. Go ahead and register, because if you register between now and March 21st, you will receive $10 in free raffle tickets to use that day. And then, of course, you have until April 4th to pay in full. So if you have any questions about anything we've gone over tonight, let me know. Thanks again for being here. Stay warm. I understand that there is rain coming that could easily turn to snow. I'm keeping my fingers crossed it's not snow. I don't want it. Okay, I don't know about you, but no, I'm done. I'm over it. But have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.